Good morning. My name is Chris. I'm a yoga teacher here in the Florida Keys, and I am so grateful to be able to share a practice with you all this morning. So let's get started in a comfortable seat. So any comfortable seat for you, any place where your hips can relax, your spine can lift tall, your shoulders can release. Just taking a few moments to find a place where you can breathe. And just taking a few moments to begin to notice your breath. Beginning to notice where in your body your breath is moving. Noticing any resistance or hesitation within your breath. And taking one deep clearing breath here. A full deep breath in. And a big sigh out. And allowing a slow, steady breath to find you here. Allowing your awareness to move to the ground beneath your hips. To the air as it touches your skin. And noticing any thoughts that might have joined you on your mat this morning. Just taking a moment to acknowledge that they are there without engaging, and allowing them to finish what they need to before moving off on their own. Taking one more deep breath in. And out. And letting your hands come to your knees. And beginning to take some big circles of your upper body around your hips. Allowing your spine to stay nice and tall. Finding those circles. They could be small circles or big circles. If you need a pause in a spot and breathe there, please do so. Imagining your spine and your pelvis are like a mortar and pestle. It's allowing your hips to ground around, releasing anything that might be in there. Next time you come towards the front of your mat, we're going to pause and move in the other direction. So taking the other circles. And these might feel a little bit different. So allowing your body to explore what it feels. And taking one more full deep breath in and out. We're going to pause the next time you come towards the front of your mat, releasing your hands down in front of you, taking another deep breath in to find length, and a breath out to find your fold, letting your arms start to walk out long in front of you. Arms and shoulders to relax, your head and neck to let go. Allowing the weight of your upper body to be what draws you deeper. Just one more full deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising back up. And if you like, you're welcome to switch up the cross of your legs or shift your hips in any way that might feel good for you. We're going to work into your head and neck just a little bit this morning. So allowing your spine to lift tall, then letting your right hand begin to walk out beside you, finding length. Staying right here, maybe the left ear starts to draw towards your left shoulder. You can stay right here. If you want to work a little bit deeper, you can take your left hand overhead towards the right side of your head, and allowing your head to find length from the shoulder. It's being gentle on your head and neck wherever you end up. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. Gently releasing your left hand down, and taking some half neck rolls, allowing your chin to come towards your chest, maybe over towards that right side, maybe back through center, allowing that right arm to release. Whenever you're feeling ready, coming back through a neutral spine. And we're going to work onto the other side, letting your left arm begin to walk out long beside you. Taking a deep breath in to find your length, and then drawing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Stay here, taking the right arm overhead towards your left ear, encouraging length on the left side of your neck. And being gentle wherever you might end up. And staying with your slow, steady breath. Your deep breaths in and out. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. If your right hand is on the head, gently releasing that down. And moving into the half neck rolls on this side, chin towards your chest, maybe towards that left side. You could stay with these half neck rolls, left to right, or if you want, taking the full neck rolls going all the way around. Just being mindful of what your body needs this morning. can go in either direction and eventually coming back into a neutral spine. We're going to release your hands behind your back about a foot or so, coming into a heart opener here. Your hands release behind you, taking a big shoulder roll, allowing your chest to lift up, shoulder blades towards each other and down your back. You can take your head and neck wherever feels comfortable for you. Maybe gazing forward, maybe gazing up, maybe lifting your chin up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath in and out. Gently release your shoulders, coming back through center. Then we're going to find your way into your tabletop on your hands and your knees. You can get there however you'd like. You can rock over your shins or swing your feet around to the side. However feels good for you. Initially taking any movement or motion, maybe some hip circles, cat-cows, or hip sways. Exploring how your hips, shoulders, and spine feel this morning. Then we're going to come right back into your downward facing dog, letting your toes curl, hips pressing up and back. You can find a pedal of your feet, letting one knee bend and the opposite heel press down towards the ground. Maybe finding that pedal on the other side. You can find as much movement or stillness here as feels good for you. But we're eventually going to meet in your downward facing dog. Finding some stillness in your body. A slow, steady breath. Taking one deep breath here. Breath in. And out. As you inhale, rising high into your toes. Walking your feet towards your hands, maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding a gentle forward fold, a soft bend to your knees, head and neck to release down. You can shake your head yes and no. You can shake your head maybe. Taking a slightly deeper bend into your knees and slowly rolling up to stand. Taking a big shoulder roll at the top. Be a few more revolutions, that full range of motion in your shoulder joints. And finding your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Your feet can be together, about hip width apart. Standing as tall as you can, arms releasing by your sides. Once more, taking a few moments to breathe and to notice your breath. Noticing the ground beneath your feet. The air as it touches your skin. And noticing this breath. Full deep breath in. And out. Your next inhale, sweeping your arms overhead to reach tall. As you exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhaling to a half lift, finding length through your spine. Exhale to fold. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for a breath in and out. One more just like that. Inhale, arms sweep it overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms overhead, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for another breath in and out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Pausing here, we're going to find your side bends. Taking your left wrist with your right hand as you inhale to find length, and exhale, side bending towards the right. Allowing your chest to roll open, leaning into your outer left hip. One more breath in and out. Inhaling, coming back through center to reach tall. And switching hands, taking your right wrist with your left hand as you inhale to reach tall. Exhale, side bending towards the left. Maybe leaning into your outer right hip, chest rolling open towards the ceiling. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. Your next inhale, coming back through center to reach tall. As you exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. We're going to pause here in an active forward fold. Your hands can be on your shins, blocks, the ground, or any bind that might be in your practice. But wherever you end up, thinking about drawing the crown of your head towards the ground, your hips up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath in and out. Releasing any binds that you might have. Your next inhale, coming to your half lift, finding length. Exhale, stepping back into your plank, the top of a push-up. Taking a full deep breath in here. And as you exhale, your chaturanga or your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Stepping your toe mounds to touch, your feet together. Letting your right leg extend out behind you, a three-legged dog. One more deep breath in to find length. Exhale, stepping forward, a low lunge. Right foot stepping by your right wrist. Left knee coming down onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. You can stay here with your hands on the ground, maybe coming up to blocks or towards your right knee. But wherever you end up, allowing your hips to continue to draw forward and down. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. Letting your hands come down to frame your right foot. You're gonna find your half splits, hips shifting up and back. Think about that left hip above the left knee. Maybe your right foot scoots out a little bit more in front of you. You can have a straight leg or a bent knee, however it feels best for you here. But wherever you end up, taking a deep breath in to find length, and a breath out to find your fold. One more deep breath in and out. Bending back into your front knee. Find your lizard lunge from here. Walking your right foot over towards the right side of your mat. Both hands onto that inside edge. You can stay up on your palms, letting your hips draw forward, your chest to open. And the right knee hugging in towards your shoulder. If you want to work a little deeper, you can lower your forearms to blocks or all the way towards the ground. But wherever you end up, still letting your hips draw forward, your chest open up. And the right knee to hug in towards your shoulder. And breathe. Your full deep breaths in and out. One more deep breath in and out. And coming back up onto your palms. One last pose before moving on. We're going to find your twist here. Letting your left hand ground onto your mat or a block. Your right hand coming towards your right knee. Taking a deep breath in to find your length and a breath out to find your twist. You can have the right hand on the knee, maybe the right hand opens up towards the ceiling. If you're feeling adventurous, you can bend into your left knee and reach back for your left foot. One more full deep breath in and out. You have your back foot gently to release, and the right hand coming down to your mat. Hips shifting up and back, and let that right knee step back to meet your left. Finding your table. You can take any movement or motion, maybe a child's pose, but eventually you're going to meet back in your downward facing dog. Toes to curl, hips drawing up and back. And staying right here, we're going to go through another one of those flows that we did earlier. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Letting your toe mounds come to touch your feet together. And allowing your left leg to extend out behind you, a three-legged dog. When you're ready, stepping your left foot forward into your low lunge. Left foot by your left wrist, right knee down onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. And as we move into this side of your body, find that space that works for here and now. This side's probably going to feel completely different from the other side. Allowing yourself to move into a space that feels right. A space that you can be. And allowing your breath to flow. Full deep breaths in. Full deep breaths out. One more full breath here. Deep breath in. And out. Letting your hands come down to frame your left foot. And find your half splits. Hips shifting up and back. Think about the right hip above your right knee. Maybe the left foot scoots forward a little bit more. Give a straight leg or your bent knee here. Taking a deep breath in to find length. And a breath out to find your fold. To find that space where you can breathe. Just one more breath here. Deep breath in. And out. Bending back into your front knee. You're going to move into your lizard lunge here. Walking your left foot over towards the left side of your mat. Both hands on the inside edge. Hips drawing forward and down. chest opening up, left knee hugging in towards your shoulder. Staying here, lowering your forearms onto blocks or the ground. Finding your space to breathe. Your full deep breaths in. And out. One more deep breath in and out. Coming back up onto your palms. We're going to prepare for our twist on this side, letting your right hand ground, left hand coming towards your left knee. Taking your deep breath in to find length and a breath out to find your twist. Maybe the hand stays on your knee, maybe it opens up towards the ceiling. If you did so on the other side, maybe bending into your right knee, reaching back for your foot. One more breath in and out. If you have your back foot gently to release. Left hand coming down, allowing your hips to shift up and back. Enough to let that left knee step to meet your right. Then any movement or motion before finding our child pose. So maybe some big hip circles, sways, or a soft cobra. But eventually finding our child's pose. Your toe mounts to touch. Your knees can be together or a little bit wider. Hips drawing towards your heels, head and neck to release down. And finding a place where you can breathe. A place where you can let go. And taking a few deep, clearing breaths here. Full, deep breaths in. And big sighs out. Letting everything go. One more full breath here, breath in. And out. As you inhale, rising back into your table. Curling your toes and pressing into your downward facing dog. You're welcome to stay right here. We're going to go through that flow one final time this morning. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank. Top of your push-up. Exhale your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. So you inhale, rising high into your toes and walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding a gentle forward fold here. Another soft bend to your knees. Head and neck to release. For this one, let your feet come a little bit wider apart. Hip width or a little wider. And then taking your opposite elbows. Letting your forearms and your upper body rock from side to side. Letting your head rock as well. And gently to release your arms, we're going to find your malasana, your squat. So your feet can stay parallel towards each other, maybe flaring your toes out towards the side a little bit. Initially letting your hands start on the ground, letting your knees start to bend. Pausing wherever you feel stable and strong. So it could be a little higher up, it could be lower towards the ground, you could have a block under your hips. If coming into a squat just doesn't feel good in any way, shape, or form, we're going to meet in a seat in a moment. So you're welcome to make your way there too. But wherever you end up in your squat, taking a few moments to breathe and to allow your body to be in this space. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. And we're going to make your way into a seat, however feels good for you. There's no right way of getting down there. But once you're in your seat, let your feet come about mat width apart and let your knees find a little windshield wiper side to side. Finding that full range of motion in your hip joints. Then moving into our bound angle, Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, heels coming tight towards your hips, as tight as feels okay for you. Taking a full deep breath in to find your length, knees beginning to press out and down. Staying right here, maybe finding a fold forward, maybe a lean forward. Finding your breath, your deep breaths in and out. One more breath here, breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up, letting your feet scoot a little bit further out in front of you, a nice wide diamond shape. About the same distance from heels to groin as from knee to knee. Taking another deep breath in to find your length, and a breath out to find your fold. Imagining your forehead resting on the soles of your feet. One more deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, rising back up. And letting your legs scoot all the way out long in front of you. Coming into our seated forward fold, or Paschimottanasana. Your feet can be together, hip width apart, or a little wider. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your fold. Finding your breath. And giving your body permission to begin to release. Taking one more deep breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up. Then we're going to make your way all the way onto your back. So scooching down and rolling down. Initially letting your knees hug into your chest. Giving yourself a nice big squeeze. Maybe finding some rocks side to side or circles with your knees around your hips, together or independently. Staying right here, finding your happy baby. Letting your knees draw towards your armpits, your feet up towards the ceiling. You can take a hold of behind your thighs, maybe your ankles, maybe your feet. But wherever you end up, allowing your shoulders to relax towards the ground and your tailbone to release as well. One more breath here. A deep breath in. A deep breath out. Allowing your knees to release back into your chest. We're going to move into a reclined twist. Letting your knees come over towards the left side of your body. Arms out into a T. If there's any other leg variation that you would prefer to take here, you're more than welcome to. But finding that space where you can breathe, where you can let go. Taking a deep releasing breath here. Full deep breath in. And a big sigh out. One more breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. And pausing here to realign your hips, your spine, or anything else that needs it before moving over onto your other side. Knees towards the right. Arms out into a T. And if you took a different leg variation on the other side, I encourage you to take that same variation over here on this side. And when you find that perfect space, taking your releasing breath. Full deep breath in. Your full deep breath out. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center, taking any final movements or motions that you might need before finding your shavasana, your final relaxation. Whatever shape where you can feel most comfortable, however much space that takes up. Finding that place where you can completely relax, where you can completely let go. Taking a few deep clearing breaths there. Allowing your body to completely release. Allowing your thoughts to begin to wander. With one final deep breath in and out, releasing control of your breath. slowly begin to deepen your inhalations and your exhalations, allowing with each breath life, energy, and movement to make its way into your fingers and toes, your arms and legs, back and through your head and neck. And then taking one deep, clearing breath. A full, deep breath in. And a big sigh out. And eventually making your way back up into a comfortable seat. And thank you all so much for sharing your time, space, and energy with me and with each other. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.